Okay, so good day everybody, my name is Heartz. So I would like you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. So what we'll be discussing in this video is a explanation on how you can identify exocyclic double bonds easily. How you can identify exocyclic double bond easily. Now, first of all this whole idea of exocyclic double bonds, all these concepts of recognizing, the reason why we need to recognize came from Woodward Feiser is a man that introduced a way in which you can be able to determine the maximum wavelength for conjugated bonds and polyenes and things like that. But that's not where we are going today. Where we are going to in this video is recognizing exocyclic double bond, and I'm very sure when you are done with this video, you'll be able to recognize exocyclic double bond anywhere, anytime, no matter how complex the compounds might be. You'll be able to recognize it. Okay, so now, what is exocyclic double bond? Exocyclic double bonds are double bonds that lie outside a connected ring or cyclic compound. Blah blah blah. What am I saying? Listen. Now, looking at example A, and I've given us some compounds that we can play around with here. Looking at compound A, you realize that in compound A we have two double bonds in this ring. And if you notice very well, we realize that in this compound we have two rings connected together. So let's say this is ring A and this is ring B. Let's say this is ring A, this is ring B, you realize that now the question now is, between this ring and this ring, which one of them is actually the exocyclic double bond? Or should we say, are the both of them actually exocyclic double bond? Now the question is this double bond right here is the exocyclic double bond. This bond here is not an exocyclic double bond. And I'm very sure you'll be asking me why. Why is it not an exocyclic double bond? It's very simple. Now, from our definition, realize that exocyclic double bond is a double bond that is connected to a particular ring, but it's outside that ring. So when a double bond is external, so looking at this double bond right here, this double bond is external to ring B, and at the same time is connected to ring B. You realize that this double bond is connected to the junction that connects ring A to ring B. So therefore, this double bond is an exocyclic double bond to A. So double bond in A is exocyclic to ring B. Now, you ask me and say, why is this double bond not exocyclic to ring A? No, this double bond is not exocyclic to ring A because this double bond, as you look, it's inside ring B, is of no way connected to ring A. Assuming this double bond is right here, then we would have said that this double bond is what? Exocyclic to this bond. But this double bond is not close or is not even connected to this ring, so it is not exocyclic to it. But this double bond here is connected to ring B, and at the same time, it is not inside ring B. So when a double bond is connected to a ring and is not inside that ring, that double bond becomes exocyclic to the ring. So therefore, this double bond is an exocyclic double bond. Now, going to example B. Now, looking at this one very well, realize that we actually have a double bond here. We have a double bond here. Now, I've seen the cases whereby students or people, my mates, they realize that they try and pick this particular double bond here as an exocyclic double bond. So what I will do first is this: I will differentiate the between this double bond and this double bond. Now, looking at this double bond here and this double bond here, this double bond here right here is a ketonic double bond of RCOR. I'm very sure I will assume you all understand what we mean by ketonic double bond. And while this double bond is a double bond, or allow me to say the original double bond. Now, I call this the original double bond because this is double bond we are used to. This is a double bond between a carbon and another carbon. Remember, from our homologuses for our family compound, we have alkane, alkynes, ketones, and things like that. So this is an alkane family which has a double bond, but this is a ketonic family, but it's just that it's having a double bond. So a ketonic family has a double bond in it, but this double bond, I won't say is not the original double bond, it's a double bond in a ketone. So that we won't call it ordinary a ketonic double bond. We only call it, we won't call it ordinary double bond. We call it a ketonic double bond. Hence, if you are thinking of identifying your exocyclic double bond, and whenever you see something like this, don't put your mind. In fact, Zero your mind that this will ever be an exocyclic double bond, because this here is not a double bond but a ketonic double bond. So our concentration is on this, our original double bond. Now the question is this double bond here, is this exocyclic? Let's think about that. Now, looking at this double bond, first of all, let's check out connection. This double bond here is connected to this ring. Let's say these are our ring C and ring D. This double bond here is connected to this ring, and at the same time, this double bond is connected to this ring. Remember that in our example A, we have one exocyclic double bond. That will be our abbreviation EDB, one exocyclic double bond. And you know that a cyclic double bond carries the value of what? 5. So that means this we have what? 5 exocyclic double bond representing one exocyclic double bond. That is, one exocyclic double bond equals to what? 5. That's the value for exocyclic double bond according to Woodward Feiser rule. Now, going back to B, realize that this double bond actually is connected to ring A. But at the same time, you ask yourself, is this double bond inside ring C? No, the double bond is actually outside ring C, and it is what? Connected to ring C. So that means this double bond is exocyclic to C. That's 1 EDB. Now, looking at this place too, this double bond is also connected to ring D. So at the same time, this double bond is outside of ring D. It's not inside. It's outside and it's connected. So the moment you realize that it's outside and is also connected, then this double bond is also exocyclic to D. That's another word, 1 EDB, giving us what? 2 EDB. That's what? 2 into bracket of 5. That's what? 10. So the value for the exocyclic double bond in this compound is what? 10. The value for the exocyclic double bond in this compound is 5. Now, looking at C here, looking at compound C, although it looks complex, but it's actually very simple. If you look at compound C, you realize that we have how many double bonds? We have 1, 2, 3. 3 double bonds. Now the question is, which of these 3 double bonds are actually what? C as exocyclic double bond? Are they all exocyclic double bond? Don't worry, we answer that as soon as possible. Now, looking at this double bond here, this double bond here is connected to this ring. As usual, let's name our ring. And of course, you should not be naming your ring every time in your exam or test, but you can do an imaginary naming in your brain. So if you name this ring E, F, G, H, good. Now, the double bond inside of E, this double bond is connected to ring F. If you look at it very well, at this junction is connected. Are you flowing? So that means it's connected to ring F and it's not inside ring F. Are you getting? So this particular double bond is exocyclic to ring F. So we have 1 EDB. Now, the question is, this double bond, is it exocyclic at all? No, the double bond is not exocyclic. Why? Because it's not connected to any of this ring. It's inside ring F. Are you getting? No connection. But let's go to G. Let's go to this double bond here. Now, looking at this interesting double bond, this double bond is connected to how many rings? 2 rings. It's connected here at this junction to ring F. It's connected here at this junction to ring H. So automatically, it's outside ring F, it's outside ring H. So this double bond here in G is what? Exocyclic to F, and at the same time, exocyclic to H. Just like what we added the other time. You know, a double bond can be exocyclic to 2 rings actually. So this double bond is exocyclic to this ring because it's connected and is outside of F. It's exocyclic to H because it's connected and outside of F. So therefore, this double bond is exocyclic to this. That's 1 EDB. This one is exocyclic to this. That's 1 EDB, giving us the total of what? 3 EDB. That is 3 to bracket of 5. That's what? 15. So hence, we have 15 exocyclic double bond value for compound C. Now, for compound D, looking at compound D, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 double bonds. Now, looking at this double bond, from what we have been saying since, we realize that this double bond actually is not an exocyclic double bond. Reason is because it's not connected to any ring at all. But if you look at this double bond here, this double bond here is connected to this ring. Looking at it, look at it, this is the junction. So it's connected and it's outside, so it is exocyclic to this ring. That is 1 EDB. Looking at this double bond here, is also connected to this ring. This particular one is connected to this ring. So okay, now let's name it I, J, K, L. So this double bond here is connected to ring I, which is this. Then this double bond is connected and is outside ring K. So it's connected to it. That is what? Another 1 EDB. Now, looking at this double bond here, is it connected and is it exocyclic actually? this double bond is exocyclic. Why? Because it's connected to J and it's outside of J. That is plus another what? 1 EDB, making the total of what? 3 EDB, which is what? 3O into bracket 5, 15. So hence, in this all value, we have been able to recognize, in these all examples rather, we were able to recognize and identify exocyclic double bond in different compound, different scenario and situation. Now, I will round it up by saying this, that the simple technique, the simple trick of understanding and identifying exocyclic double bond is, number one, identify the double bonds. Identify the double bonds. And number two is that you find out if the double bonds are connected to a ring. And three, find if the double bond is outside the ring. Now, with this explanation I've done, and with these 3 golden rules to understand and identify exocyclic double bond, I'm very sure you will get to understand and be able to walk around. And by the time you practice with so many questions, you'll be good with identifying exocyclic double bond. I hope these videos really help you a lot. So please subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.